Hi everybody. Today, my sister Allison, my sister Bailey, if you haven't seen before, say hello to Bailey. We are cooking some stew.
If you're wondering why I'm mugging you right now, it's because I'm not in a great mood.
What's new? Anyway, stew is a Cajun dish.
Here we go, history lesson.
It's a Cajun dish that we cook a lot here. We're going to be aided by my grandmother and my grandfather when we make this because we don't know what we're doing at all.
Excuse me? I know what I'm doing. I'm a great cook.
Shh. Oh! You bit me. Behind the head. Forward and out. Anyways, so yeah, cooking with my sisters and my grandfather and my grandmother, and I have dominated. Oh, it's on. It's on.
Wait, you start with roux first when you make a stew.
This is true.
And Paul is going to show you how because I have no clue whatsoever because I am not a chef.
We are making healthy Cajun stew made without oil.
Stew made without oil.
You take a cast iron skillet, okay? Spray it with Pam or non-stick vegetable oil.
Great value. We get the cheap stuff.
Okay.
Same thing. I know it's bad.
Spray the pot. Put
Spray
it
the
on
pot.
the high fire.
High fire or electric
And
fire.
take flour.
Flour.
Plain flour.
Ooh.
So you slowly heat this,
Flour.
and you have to be extremely careful because it will burn.
Uh-oh.
If it starts getting too hot, you'll see that it's starting to burn on the bottom. You just move it off the fire for a moment and you stir it. Okay?
Smells like burnt flour.
Well, it's actually browned.
Brown flour.
Yes.
If you want to know what burnt flour smells like, kind of smells like burnt popcorn. So Paul has been browning, and now we're getting the desired color of our roux. Good job, Paul.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I thought it was pretty good myself.
Me too. Looks like chocolate. So the roux is about done. I've taken over because yeah, I don't know why I've taken over. It's kind of dangerous. Yeah, there goes half the roux outside of the pan. This is dry roux, which is just roasted, not burnt, roasted flour. Allison and I are about to start cutting onions. So, Al, do you want to take it away? Sure. So, Allison's done cutting. And now we're gonna brown some chicken. So now we're going to add the meat. And we are using ground chicken. Because chicken's a lot healthier than beef and everything else you can use. So we're going to put 1 pound in. Okay, 1 pound. 2 pounds of ground chicken. We're going to mash it up like soft. Now that your meat has had time to brown, this is what it looks like. Time to add your onions that Allison assisted us with. While this was browning, I added black pepper, I added salt, and occasionally use red pepper. Very awesome. So now, I'm going to add the onions and garlic into my chicken. Wow, just drop the rest of them, Jacy. Anyway, You're going to stir this with the chicken until your onions are clear, white, well they are white, translucent or clear color. So my onions have turned translucent, so now we're going to add the roux. This all made earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few teaspoonfuls, and sprinkle it on my chicken. One more. Now I'm going to stir it into my meat. And now you're going to add the half of this into it slowly. And stir. The final touch to my stew, we've added potatoes and carrots, so that's optional, you don't have to do that. The final touch is onion tops and parsley. You want to sprinkle that into your, all of it, into your stew. Then you stir for 5 minutes, and you let it sit for 5 minutes. Yes. And then it's bon appetit. Time to eat. Jacy's hungry.
I could write you a song to make you fall in love. I would already have you up.
So the food was a success. Everyone's full. Everyone's happy. Well, at least not one person. Oh yeah. Well, at least not one person.